enjoy it simply. Not thinking of tomorrow.
We are human beings. We think for tomorrow.
What's that?
We are human beings. We think of tomorrow.
But you are a human being. That's why you gave a statement like, tomorrow is not seen and yesterday is gone. Live for this moment. Live for present. How foolish is this statement? Nobody lives for present. You go to the office, though you are not getting anything for that day. You are expecting the weekend or the month end so that you can get some bucks. You always live for future. Always see tomorrow or do something today. The same logic is applicable. It is the same analogy for your life as well. A journey you are going through, and there is something beyond this also. Keeping that in view, you have to think about something today. You have to know something today. You have to discuss about something today. That is what Yajnavalkya says, Akshara. That one which is the ultimate reality, eternal stuff, which you have to know about before leaving this body. Even if you listen about that at the end of the life, the tail end of the life, still it's a wonderful thing. That's what Krishna says at the end of second chapter. And Esha Brahmi Sthiti Partha Nainam Prapyam Sthitvasyam Antakalepi Brahma Nirvana Mrithyati. The last sloka of second chapter. Did you see that? The last sentence is important. Stitvasyam Antakalepi Brahma Nirvana Mrithyati. Even if you are able to understand this fact at the last moment of the life, Antakalepi Brahma Nirvana Mrithyati, you can enjoy the eternal bliss. This is what Arjuna asked. But Arjuna knowingly did not ask this. But Krishna knows what Arjuna is in need of. That's why when he asked, Karpanya doshopahata svabhava, I am very much affected with Karpanya. That is what he said. I am covered totally with Karpanya. Please uncover me. Then Krishna was talking about the Karpanya. What is the Karpanya? Knowing about Akshara is what uncovers the Karpanya dosha. Right? So, though Arjuna did not ask about the Akshara Tattva, but Krishna wanted to reveal about everything about the Akshara Tattva, and that took him 530 plus slokas in the form of Bhagavad Gita. Okay? This is one word. That's why he spoke about the soul. That's why he spoke about the nature, which is a component of so many factors. That is the reason why he spoke about the ultimate power that controls the entire system of this universe, God. How to know about God? What are the qualities of God? what is the nature of God, what is the relationship of God with the soul, and what is the relationship with the nature to the God. All these things were discussed exhaustively in the chapters. Right? That is the word, one word I said. I said two words are very important. What are they? One is the Karpanya. Sreya is the second word. Let us talk about it after lunch. Because when there is something cats running inside, nothing goes into this. So our time, I think, probably is up to 12:30. Amma? 15 minutes till there? Thank you. Oh, our monitor, boss, she permits another 15 minutes. Is there? Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Are you ready to receive?
Yes.
Is it still allowing us to?
Yes.
Or saturated? No problem? Okay. Then let us finish the second thing also. The first, yes sir.
Why Karpanya dosha?
Because when he is supposed to be in the war field, he should raise the bar. Anyway, when you are in the playground, what should be your duty? Playing, not sitting and eating something. When you are in the dining hall, what should be your duty? Eating. Eat simply. Sitting here and don't discuss. That's why in our Vedic culture, it is said, when you eat something, don't speak. Silence. Because you are giving something to the internal controlling system. You are dealing with a big system. That's a high-powered computer. Not these robotics are enough before this. Because they need a lot of recharging process, right? What are the recharging process you are doing every day? Plugging to something every day? But still it is working, isn't it? Working with more and more efficacy. You know how much powerful this system is? When you are feeding, you are supporting that system. Focus on that. Focus on that. And then give. Whether it is a liquid or solid, anything, whatever it is. Focus on the system. Because see, when you are doing a surgery, is there any doctor here? Thanks. Fortunately. See, when you are a doctor and you open the body to do some surgery, you say, no, do you entertain yourself in some other activity? No. How focused you are. You won't allow the phone there. You don't allow any wristwatch there. Your focus is 100% on the system so that you can set it to right. This is what you are doing while eating or drinking. Understand? You are dealing with internal mechanism. That means you are doing this and talking to somebody, doing this and watching something. You know, nowadays people keep something and then just enjoying that and then they keep eating. So this is not right thing. What I mean to say, simply not sending the food into the stomach is not what you call eating. It is a surgery you are doing, it's an operation you are doing to your own internal system. If you are doing to somebody else, you can do in a way you like. It is not ours. I see some people, when I sit in the car, they keep on, they hit the door. I think if it is your car, will you do that? Because somebody's car. own system. You are taking care of this, not for others' sake, for your own sake. Focus. Concentrate. So, our Vedic system never allows people to speak while eating. Observe silence, focus, eat well. How much ever you can. This is one of the, what you call the more precious Brahma Vidyas. Learning to eat is one of the Brahma Vidyas. Understand? If you know how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, I think you are a great Maharshi. You are a scientist. Dealing with it. So, I told you about the Karpanya. Why Krishna revealed the big lengthy answer? The reason because he asked about Karpanya. And Krishna wanted to eliminate the Karpanya as a dosha. He was in the war field, but dropped his weapons. What is that? Is that what that one has to do there? That's wrong. Isn't it? You are in a boat, sir, holding the stick, which you have to row. And water is so rough, and you have to drive properly, and you just simply left it. You know what happens? What will happen? Boat will be up, you will be down. Same thing. That's why it is called dosha. Right? And he wants it to be eliminated. So that is Karpanya dosha. That is for Arjuna at his physical level. But it is the same thing for all of us being in this human body. We are also with Karpanya dosha, but we don't know that we are in dosha. Fortunate enough, Arjuna realized that he is with a dosha, with a disease. So he was able to ask for medicine, proper medicine. Unfortunately, we, being suffering in this human body with the same Karpanya dosha, not knowing the Akshara Tattva, but still we think that we are happy. That means though we are in a very dense traffic, but stopped holding the steering, being in the car, then what happens? You will be in trouble and keeping others also in trouble. If you face trouble, no problem, nobody cares. But when you leave your handles, your steering, while in the car in the traffic, you are not only the person getting hurt, you make many cars hit. Many people get the trouble. Many people face the problems. Yes? That's why Karpanya is a big disease. So if you do not know the Akshara Tattva, remember, you are not only the person getting suffered, but you are making many around you to suffer. Is it a good act? Then know about it. That is what actually Arjuna asked Krishna. And Krishna, of course, revealed the whole Gita to talk about the Akshara Tattva. I'll tell you what the Akshara Tattva is in the evening session, the second session. Okay? Then, other word Arjuna used, probably unknowingly, is Sreya. He asked, Yachreyasyat Nishchitam Bruhi Tanme. Whatever is decided as Sreyas for me, please tell me that. Me, whatever is Sreyas, you should not decide. whatever is already kept decided. Please pick it up for me. This is what Arjuna asked. Shreyas is good. Normally, superficially, it is a good thing. What is a good thing for a student? Going to the school. What is a good thing for a business guy? Attending his business. What is a good thing for a family person? Taking care of his family members. Right? These are good things. So what is a good thing for a warrior? Fight for the country. Fight for good. That should be the good thing. And Krishna would have said simply that. Fight. That is your duty. Finished. But Krishna revealed whole Bhagavad Gita. Because yes is not just good. Again, you have to go back to Vedas. Vedas used two beautiful words called Shreyas and Preyas. What is that? Shreyas and Preyas. This is in Kathopanishad. You can see these words. When the great Yamaraj talks to a little boy called Nachiketas, he talked about the Shreyas and Preyas. What are they? It seems, because he's talking about some other field which we human beings are not acquainted with. Many scientists today are trying to find them, but unfortunately they could not so far. I don't know, tomorrow they may. But till today, they didn't know this. What is that? Journey after death. Life after life. Do you have an idea about it? What happens to you after death? Is there any idea? We heard so many things because we see so many movies and because we read so much through the books. We may have some idea, but we don't know really whether the soul becomes a Dracula or a ghost or a predator. We don't know what the soul is going to happen. This is something discussed in Vedas. And they have given a clear picture of the soul and his journey after the life. From Hamburg, if you have to go to some other country like America, can you tell me how many paths are there? Huh? Yes. Flight
By sea.
or sea or
By walk will be longer.
yeah, train number 11. 1, 2, 1, 2. You may go, we don't know whether such a kind of path is there or not. So, as you have some paths to travel from one place to the other, so also for the soul, there are certain paths fixed after the soul leaves this human or any other in that sense. Not only human, because soul leaves the body of an animal. Soul leaves the body of a bird. Soul leaves the body of a tree. Right? So souls are there in every of these things, and after leaving this body, they travel to some place. they reach some place. And what is that? I think probably you might have heard in your magazines and in TV some interviews conducted between small guys. We saw once a little boy of 3-year-old became a big bandmaster controlling 300 people. Did you hear this? Ever? Probably you can Google that. And then Mr. Google will give you the video of such boy, 3-year-old boy, and then holding a stick and just controlling a big team of 300 different skilled people. What you call it? Prodigious. Prodigious, right? What is that prodigious? How such a little boy becomes such a kind of skillful one? That means he might have carried something from behind before his birth.
He called him the gifted boy, the gifted child.
But who gave the gift? How did he carry that gift? Why didn't you carry that gift? Many questions will come. So, there is a journey for the soul from one body to the other. Soul migrates from this plane to some other plane. There are some paths fixed. One path is called Shreyo Marga. Marga is a path, basically, right? Marga. Shreyo Marga and Preyo Marga. Two were discussed in Vedas, but there is another path also discussed in other scriptures, like Puranas. 3 paths. One is called a path of light, one is called a path of darkness, and the third one is called path of smoke. The smoke path is called Dhumadi Marga. What is that?
Dhuma Mark.
Dhuma means smoke.
Dhuma.
Dhuma. Yeah. It means smoke. That is the beginning. And continues, of course, there are some other junctions after that, before reaching another body. So this is the beginning, so it's called Dhuma Adi. Dhumadi Marga. Other one is called a dark path. Right? It is Krishna Marga. Krishna means black. And it is a dark path. And that's called Preyo Marga also. Preyo Marga. Another one is a path of light. The light is called Acha. Achi means light in Sanskrit. Okay? So that Achi light is the beginning one. Of course, continued by some other places. So because Achi is at the beginning, it is called Achiradi Marga. Achiradi Marga. That means a path beginning with light, a path beginning with darkness, a path beginning with smoke. 3 paths. The names for them, I think I told. Dhumadi Marga, smoke. Shreyo Marga is the light path. And Preyo Marga is the dark path. This was referred by Krishna in 8th chapter. 8th chapter. Last but one sloka is that. Supla Krishne Gati Jagataha Saswati Mate Ekaya Yatyanavrittim Anyaya Vartate Punaha. 8th chapter. If you go to the end, you can see the sloka. What is the number of the sloka? 26. Did you see that? Sukla Krishne Gati Yete. Sukla means white. Krishna is black.
Die letzte.
Sukla Krishne Gati Yete. These are two parts called black and white. Jagataha Saswati Mate. These are fixed and eternal. What happens? Ekaya yati anavritti. Going through one path never returns. Anyaya. By the second path, avattate punaha returns to this abode, to this plane, to this world. Just for reference I said you, but that's not important anyway now. All that I want to tell you is there are fixed paths which scientists are still searching for, not able to identify so far, because they have no clue what happens to the soul. They did not believe in the existence of soul also, first of all. And so they do not have any idea of the journey of the soul, but Vedas are pretty much clear about the paths and what are the encountering things in those paths, how the soul makes his own journey through those paths is very well described.
Das war sicher, das hat hier gestimmt.
Is very clearly described. Okay?
Das ist das letzte von
So, the Sreyo Marga is a white path. Arjuna didn't mean that. But the word he unconsciously used is a very beautiful word. His intention is to ask what is good to me. But interestingly, he used a very powerful word. You know, sometimes we also use such a kind of words, right? Unintentionally, we use beautiful words. So also Arjuna used, hey Krishna, tell me what is race. This is what Krishna caught up appropriately and said, yes, I am going to tell you about the Sreyas. Sreyas is not good, is the path of the soul. I expect you should not travel to the path which is totally filled up with smoke. I do not expect you to travel through another path which is totally dark. I expect you to travel in a path that's so delightful, so effulgent, so radiant. I want you to travel through such a kind of path that is Sreyas. Hey, I'm going to tell you about that Sreyas. Understand? I'm going to tell you that Sreyas. That means by doing what? You travel through the path of light. Without doing, you may or probably you will be choosing only the smoky or the dark path. I'm going to tell you about such a path which is always radiant, always effulgent, always glowing. This is what made Krishna to talk about such path and what is to be done to choose that path became Bhagavad Gita. It's not just for the sake of Arjuna. Remember, this is for every person who has ability to think about oneself. If you are not interested to think about yourself, that's okay. Nobody is going to bother you. You have ever freedom. But if you think about your own self, If you are interested your own progression, and if you are interested in a light path, listen to this. Listen to Bhagavad Gita. Listen to the message of Lord Krishna. And then try to understand. And the purpose of understanding is always to follow. Listening is not just for the sake of listening. Listening something is to follow. Then try to follow. So simple as that. That is Bhagavad Gita.
Thank you, Swamiji, for your kripa on all of us, Kripanaha, and guiding us through this session. I know all of you are still hungry for knowledge, but I'm sure the hunger in your stomach has already started. So let us now receive some prasadam and spend some time in fellowship. As you walk out of the hall, please turn right to receive the lunch prasadam. Please give priority to children and elders so that they can pick up the prasadam first. A small announcement for the community leaders. Please assemble on the first floor at 1:20 to have a meeting with Swamiji. All of us will reconvene at 2 p.m. for the afternoon session. Jai Shri Manarayana.
At 2 p.m.
2 PM, jetzt ist es wieder 45 Minuten.
In 45 Minuten?
Ja.
Wie sollen wir da essen?
Jetzt hier, man kriegt ja hier was.
Ja, aber da werden viele anstehen.
Wir werden sehen.
1,5 Stunden? Ich musste dir etwas näher rücken, weil immer diese Kamera vor der Nase war. Das war okay.
Ist das hier alles mit dir? Schöne Ausgabe. Auch ein schönes Heft.
Ja, die ist so poetisch, weißt du, das,
Ja, ja.
das ist sehr gut so, wenn man mit der Bhagavad Gita arbeitet, muss es dann dazu einfach aufschlagen, welche Vers ist jetzt dran.
Ja, sehr gut. Ich hab hier so eine
Dann habe ich
wissenschaftliche,
natürlich
ich habe so eine wissenschaftliche Ausgabe, wenn man Sanskrit lernt, dann wird hier im Devanagari, im Umschrift, in links da unten die Vokabeln erklärt und da die Übersetzung.
ja, aber wenn du damit arbeitest, mit Orakel,
Ja, dann ist es gut.
weißt du, dann brauchst du was, wo du auflegst und
Ja,
weißt, der
nee,
ist
sieht
jetzt
schön
für
aus.
mich wichtig.
Sieht schön aus, vor allem das ist
Dann habe ich Ticken miteinander von meinem Meister 2 von und so weiter. Also, sonst macht es ja zu viel. So, dann bin ich mal gespannt. Wie es die Messe gibt. Ja.